Hi, Force, it's Mr. Artiaga, and today you're watching this on a Wednesday, which means it is a listening day. And today we are listening to this album, Oye Mujer, by the artist Remix. And one of the things I really enjoyed about sharing these albums with you is that I get to discover new albums and new artists too. So this album was suggested to me by Francisca Luna, and she is the mother of Ariana Luna Resendiz, who is in third grade in Miss Medina and Miss ZZ's class. And I really appreciate how Francisca suggested this album to me. And if you want your parent to suggest the an album to me for us all to listen to, you're welcome to. And I will show you how to do that at the end of this video. But this album, Oye Mujer, was suggested by Francisca, and she really likes it because she likes dancing with her kids and singing and having fun as a family when they listen to this album, Oye Mujer. So let's find out a little bit more about this album. Today's lesson or album evaluation is called Oye Mujer by Remix. Our objective is that students will be able to select an album, listen to it, and verbally evaluate their personal preferences for music. Our vocabulary is artist, which is the musician or band or sometimes the composer who makes the music. In this case, it's Remix, and composer, who is the person who writes the music. In this case, it is also Remix. Remix is the person who wrote it, and he's also performing it. The album is a group of recordings, usually by the same artist, released as a CD, vinyl record, or digitally. And the name of this album is Oye Mujer. A track is an individual song, sometimes on an album and sometimes not. There are about 6 or 7 individual songs that we're going to be listening to today, and Oye Mujer is also the title of one of the songs. A genre is a category or style of music, and pieces of music in the same genre will have many things in common. So, an artist that we're talking about today is Remix. And Remix is really impressive. He is a Mexican artist. He was born in Mexico, and his music is in Spanish. And he records in the electrocumbia genre. And in fact, many people call him El Rey de Electrocumbia, which means the king of electrocumbia or the electrocumbia style of music. People call him the king of electrocumbia style of music. Remix is really impressive to me because he's also, in addition to being a musician, he's a scientist, and he studied science in Mexico and actually went to NASA and worked on aerospace, which takes a lot of math and a lot of studying. And he helped design a satellite for NASA, the same people that put people into space. So he does a lot of different things. And he's also gay. In 2020, he came out and he said, "Today I feel freer and happier than ever because now I know that I can express myself as I really am." So good for him. He has a lot of different things in his life going good for him, and he's a really big musician as well. So here's our album cover of Oye Mujer, and you can see that the artist's name, which is in this case at the bottom of the page, is Remix. The album title is Oye Mujer. My favorite track is also the first track, and it is also the name of the album, which is Oye Mujer. The album was released in 2018, and the genre is electrocumbia, which means electronic cumbia music. When you finish this album, just like always, you need to be able to tell me what you listened to by saying, "I listened to Oye Mujer by Remix," and then tell me how you felt. Now, a lot of the time, many of you are telling me that when you listen to something that is not in a language that you understand, that you feel confused, and that's okay. But today, if you don't speak Spanish, I want you to make sure that you are thinking about how this music makes you feel, whether or not you understand the words. So, do you feel like dancing? Do you feel like singing? Do you feel like moving around? Do you feel sad and depressed when you listen to this music? Think about it. It's really easy to listen to music without words, and it's also easy to listen to music in a different language because music can communicate moods and emotions even when you don't understand the language. So, if you don't understand the language today, really focus on how this music makes you feel, even though you don't understand. So, at the beginning of this video, I promised you that I would tell you how you can ask your parents. It's very important that your parents do this. Ask your parents if they have an album that they would like to suggest to me. And what your parents should do if you want them to suggest an album or if they want to suggest an album is they should hold their phone up to this video and click on this QR code right here. Okay, so this one right here. And what you do is you just turn your camera, pick up your cell phone, you turn your camera on, and you don't even have to take a picture of it. Your camera should just open up, hold it on the screen, and just hold it to the QR code, and the QR code should take you to the link where you can get to my survey. It's really important that your parents suggest music that is appropriate for school, which means really no swear words and a few other things that I think your parents will know what's appropriate for school. So music should be appropriate for school, and it's not that I don't like that you listen to music that's not appropriate for school, it's just that this is school time and we have to make sure that the music we listen to as part of school is appropriate for school. And that's why I want your parents to do the suggesting too. But if you want your parents to suggest something, please ask them, and all they have to do is hold up their phone and scan on this QR code. You might even just pause this video and go get them if you really want them to do this now. Okay? All right. Have a good day.